Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Cleveland Guardians. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
Back with the first pitch right after this. Almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Ben Lively. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Next one misses, and that's ball one.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely. So up next, Jose Miranda. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And there's a foul ball.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That's off the inside corner, and 1-1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Nope.
And it is 2-1. Fouled off down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. And there's one down.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now Correa up to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Go to second.
You know, when you've got cooler temperatures like this, sometimes it's a little harder to get some offense going because hitters just don't want to feel the sting in their hands. They don't barrel it up. So being aggressive there, trying to get into scoring position by stealing a bag, I get it. Sometimes you just have to try to manufacture some runs, especially in temperatures like this.
Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Now this is in the air down the line. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Twins don't score. Guardians coming to bat. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Cleveland. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Chris Paddack. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark. He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And that is out of play. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Ground ball could be 2. The flip, there's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Jose Ramirez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
0-1's the count.
Out towards right center field. Wallner on the move to the gap. Hauls it in, 2 away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Jose Ramirez.
This is kind of a weird individual stat to lead the league in runs scored, but he's doing that in the AL right now. And I tell you what, he's doing a lot of things well. There are good vibes coming from this guy because when they come up to hit behind him, they're finding a way to move him over and get him across the plate. I tell you what, it's kind of one of those intangible things we talk about in the sport.
Swinging a foul straight back. Brennan off of first with 2 away.
Hey, 2.
Line drive. Base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So now here's the DH, David Fry. Comes in working with the 6th best average in the AL. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Just
Outside,
missed. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the 2nd game of the series. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Brings it in, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Guardians strand a couple, scoreless after 1. Top of the 2nd, here's Royce Lewis. Lively, back to work. And that's off
that's
the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Little chopper rolls foul. Lively winds and deals. Swinging a foul straight back. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in. So you could be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball. But either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. That one almost got him.
Ball, that's outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Ball.
And another ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
And it's fouled away. No score here in the second. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the
That ball's
left.
foul.
And that's just foul. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brennan takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Thomas makes the catch, inning over. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Naylor with a homer in his last game. Fought off foul. And that one moves his feet.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So 2 down now, and here is Daniel Schneemann. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Ball, that's too high.
Pitch misses inside, and the count's even at 2. Swings and misses, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now at Progressive Field. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And a foul ball. Just missed.
That's the ball.
We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean,
Well, that's
everyone
off.
looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
That pitch in for a strike. 2-2. Jeffers gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Edouard Julien stands in now and watches strike one. And that misses. And that is ball one. Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
This is Willie Castro. Reached on an infield single his first time. Into the outfield, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now, Jose Miranda. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Twin strand of pair. Still no score. As we go to the last of the third, and here is Tyler Freeman. Grounds one to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Led off the bottom of the first with a walk. That one way outside. Ball one. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. That's in there, and it's 1-1. Way inside, and that hit him. First and second, no outs. So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. He's 0 for 1. And fouled off. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. Swings and misses, struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, one out. And now the count is even.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs. Freeman at second. Kwan at first. 2 out of the inning. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 on, 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two on, 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Hard hit left side. That's the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. Here's Carlos Correa. Correa, 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. That's out to center field. Thomas makes the play. 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Lewis, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Hey!
Next offering is fouled back. 4th inning underway, no score. Swing and a ground ball, and that one handled, and they put the tag on him for the out. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Nothing doing here for the Twins, and we're still knotted at 0. Here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Guardians DH, David Fry. That one a little bit high. 1-0.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
And Naylor swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fry aboard here at first with nobody out.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Glove flip for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, They spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Digging in, Daniel Schneemann. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The next offering misses. And the count is 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Look at me. I feel so powerful. Look at me. Look at me.
Lively back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Twins need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Good job to fight that one off. Just off the inside corner, and it's 1-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And the righty deals. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. And first pitch fastball, he's in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 down. Here's Trevor Larnach. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Center field. Thomas drops steps, heads back on it. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair. Now here is Stephen Kwan. That one
Ball
ran
one.
inside, almost got him.
Straighten
Ball
him up a
one,
little
no
bit.
strikes.
Freeman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Line drive, and they almost
he's
caught
safe.
him, but he's back in time.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So digging in, Will Brennan. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball one. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is outside. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2.
He's
One
out.
at second. Over to
You're
first.
out.
That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3. And that will end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. No score. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Edouard Julien. Ripped, but it curls foul. Oh, 1 down. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
And
Nope.
ball 1.
That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
So up next, Willie Castro. He's 2 for 2. Inside.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that's ball 1. One out, base is empty. And
Inside
another ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Kwan takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. And here is Jose Miranda. 0 for 2 in this one. Fly ball down the line. Brennan puts it away, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now, and we still have no score. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Clips the corner. That's strike one. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Yohan Duran warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Topa warming up as well. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Chris Paddock departs, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Justin Topa. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Santana getting ready to hit, 1 for 2. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Hit in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
David Fry digs in for the Guardians. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Two outs. In the air, right side. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. So now 1-2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball 2.
And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Guardians fail to score, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Cleveland, and here comes Carlos Correa. Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Santana. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
He He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That smash towards center. Thomas pulls it down, and there's 2 down.
Great swing of the bat right there, trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. And
That's
that
a ball.
misses. And that is
1-0.
ball 1.
There you
Wallner
go.
tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
On a bounce right side. Takes it himself.
He's out.
And the Twins go 1-2-3. Another scoreless inning. And now that's 7 shutout frames. And we still have no score. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yohan Duran. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going. And this might be his last shot at it, Bo.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
It might be time to
0-1's
choke
the
up a
count.
little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch misses. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
Thomas swings
0-1.
through it for strike 1. That misses
Yep,
the
that ball
zone,
went out.
and it's 1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
First strikeout for him in this one. And that splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Schneemann
That's a ball.
in now. Takes ball 1 off the
Count
plate.
1-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And there are 2 down. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
that one at triple digits.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Paul Sewald.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Buxton in the box now. Takes strike one.
0-1's the count.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Inside, ball
Jeffers
1.
at the plate now, and that's inside. That one hit to right. Brennan makes the catch for the out. And next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Cut on and lifted in the air. Brennan corrals it, and that's the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. No score. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Danny Coulombe.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
0-1.
On the ground to first. Miranda takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's going to be Will Brennan. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And that's strike 1. And misses inside. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Cole Sands warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Stewart, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch just misses. Ball 2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Line drive. Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. The throw to second is offline.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
1 out, runner at second. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Swing and a foul out of play.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
He's got it. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And foul ball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
2 outs. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. And he comes in to score the wild pitch.
Boog, I got to think he was trying to make the perfect pitch right there with the go-ahead run on third. But this is what can happen when you try to do a little too much with the baseball. That's a brutal way to give him the lead if you're on the mound.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that ends the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Through 8 full, it's the Guardians 1 and the Twins nothing. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Sewell back to work.
No.
Pitch misses.
Inside.
Ball 1. Knee high. That's in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball
Way high.
2-2 to count.
Up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. And he'll be safe at first. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Next to hit, Willie Castro. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. He's 2 outs away. So up next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Runner on the go. And fouled off. That one the other way. And a base hit right there. And the go-ahead run is on base.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
No ball, 2 strikes.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
So it's their last chance in this one. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the top. This ball's chopped on the ground. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. The throw in, but it's offline. He will score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Check swing, called strike. With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
This one in the air center field. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. but they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Cole Sands.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. Bo Naylor digs in now. 1 for 3. Fouled off. He was late. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall as they hold the winning run at second base.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Thomas
Ball,
stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only 1 gone.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now with the winning run at third, they're looking for a ball to the outfield, but that inning-ending double play is in order.
Schneemann swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Winning run at third, 1 down.
One ball,
Pitch
one strike.
out, but no action. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Crosses the winning run, and they walk it off.
So you come into the 9th inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extras, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
And your final score here today, 2-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Infinite flavor. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Think about running from air. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam. Why thank you, really, really still alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater. Bye Felicia. Not today. Not tomorrow either. Look though. It's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a toddler made the block look snag.